Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today is Wednesday, which can only mean one thing for you guys. I have my pull box. So,
Two things. It's the middle of the week.
ignore him. So, few things that I talked about in the now corrupted video that was the top picks for this week. So, unfortunately, a number of videos got corrupted over the weekend. Videos we were trying to upload that didn't happen.
We're not blaming any kind of phones S8 Plus, but
We're not gonna blame anything in particular for corrupting any memory cards or destroying any files, whatever, because there's only about 2.5 minutes of the video on Google, but whatever, cuts right then. But okay.
Yeah.
It didn't destroy my support the community tag video that I worked very hard on and was basically in tears doing. That was really heartwarming and perfect. But whatever. We're not gonna blame anyone for that. So we're gonna do my pull box for this week. First off, I know I've already shown this, but I got my Metal 3. So this is the undamaged copy. I returned my damaged copy for this beauty, finally. My shop, for certain covers and everything, if they get them and they're extremely damaged, they will sometimes sell them to you, and it would basically just be like a placeholder until they get the the rest of the covers to actually replace it. So this one doesn't have a huge thing right there. That was horrifying. Literally, it looked like somebody had just taken the book and like, shh. But I have it, so I'm very excited about that. Also, it's an amazing story. If you're not currently reading it, this was just like, wow. Okay, so continuing on, I picked up Dark Knight's Metal Batman the Merciless, the one shot. I'm sorry, I love these metal covers. But since I picked up that, I picked up my pin for it. So, sorry, it's like really shiny. Isn't that cool? I love that pin. It's gonna look really great with the rest of them. So, continuing on, I picked up the Commandy Challenge, issue 10 of 12. I honestly think I'm the only person in my shop that's still reading this, because there were no other copies of it, period. And when I asked about the other covers, the worker was like, are you serious right now? But I'm still reading it. I'm still enjoying it. I would definitely suggest picking up the trade when it comes out, just because we're already 10 in of a 12 issue series. I doubt you're going to be able to find all of the earlier ones. So definitely pick up the trade if you're at all interested. So next, I picked up Aftershock Comics Action Comics. Sorry, I am sick and on cold medicine and whatever. So this is Action Comics issue 990. So this is the continuation of the Oz Effect, and this is the lenticular cover.
It's okay, but the Hellboy Hellwater down. You'll be okay.
I'm not drinking, I'm sick.
Cough medicine is alcohol.
Basically. It basically is. So continuing on, I picked up Teen Titans issue 13, and this is the Return of Kid Flash part 1. I really like the cover. I feel like this is a cover swipe from a new Teen Titans story from like a long time ago. Probably is. Probably is. So continuing on, I picked up The Flash issue 33. So this is the Bats Out of Hell part 1, and this is part of a connecting cover for it. So I believe it's this, Justice League, and Green Lanterns, or Hal Jordan in the Lantern Corps, that it ties into. I don't remember right off, but I know it's going to be spectacular. I'm really, really excited to read this. I'm really loving Metal. It's been a solid read for me. Next, I picked up Detective Comics issue 967. So this is the continuation of The Lonely Place of Living, aka the return of Timothy Drake Robin. So, really love that cover. Next, also, I picked up the variant cover because, you know, I had to. Just look at that. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, I picked up Wonder Woman issue 33, and this is the variant for it. It's the continuation of the Grail storyline that's currently going on. Next, I picked up Suicide Squad issue 28. This is the variant cover for it. Really wasn't a fan of the main cover. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but it had Harley on it, and the stories, it's still pretty funny, so I'm still picking it up. Next, this is probably one of the books that I am more excited about. This was actually one of my top picks for this week, if you had seen that video, but the video was destroyed, so, you know, whatever. And that's Nightwing, The New Order, issue 3 out of 6. So this is the continuation of Nightwing becoming the villain of his own book, and now the world that he has created is trying to destroy his own family. So I'm really, really loving the propaganda-esque covers with this storyline. And it says, men and women are meant to walk, not fly. So, pretty awesome right there. Next, I picked up Gotham City Garage, issue 2. This was literally the only one they had on the shelves at my shop. So, I don't know. I don't know if there was another cover for this. I might have to look into it. I still like it. You know, Frost being a badass. Okay, so continuing on is the DC House of Horror one-shot. So with Halloween right around the corner, we all need some great horror stories. And I do really enjoy this cover. I kind of wish Batman was on here, sort of, but he's not on it at all. Sorry, you can really see the light in this. There you go. There you go. But, I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see exactly what's going to happen in this. I believe it's just a collection of different things, the same way they did with the Christmas special that came out. So, you know. Next is DC's Young Animal imprint, and this is Mother Panic issue 12. So next, moving on to Marvel. Yes, I do read some Marvel. And I have the Despicable Deadpool issue 288. Not really a fan of the fact that they went back to the OG numbering system and just kind of did whatever the hell they wanted to with Legacy. Not really a huge fan of that, but whatever. This actually is a pretty solid story right now. So, in the last issue, Deadpool went after Cable. I'm so sorry about this damn light. Okay, so, Deadpool went after Cable, and in an attempt to kill him, cuts off his arm. Cable ends up getting abducted into the future by basically the police force there, and is awaiting charges, a number of different things. And Deadpool then cuts off his own arm and fuses cables onto him in order to be able to chase him into the future. So not only is this a badass cover, but Deadpool is just all sorts of fucked up right now. Kind of awesome. So continuing on into the indies that I picked up for the week. And Aftershock Comics Dark Arc issue 2. So this is the continuation of the evil Ark storyline. So remember the story of Jonah and the Ark? Well, basically what we don't know is that there was another Ark there, and all of the creatures of darkness and the like were on that, and unfortunately they stuck unicorns on there. Like, what the hell, guys? Unicorns couldn't have hung out with the rest of us? Like, with bunnies and horses and rabbits and all the good creatures? Unicorns belonged on that one, on that ship. But whatever.
You really wanted horses with horns?
Yes.
Have you ever dealt with a deer?
Deer were on that ship. Deer were on that Ark. Why couldn't unicorns be? I really felt bad for the unicorns in the first issue. The first issue was really, really solid. I picked up the second issue. This was the only cover my shop had, so...
We've all seen Cabin in the Woods. That's what will happen.
Because they got skewered by the unicorns?
No, that's impaled.
Whatever. Is it really considered impaled if they're just little horns? The horns really aren't that big. It's kind of like you're just skewered.
You go stand out in front of a goat. Tell me how that feels.
I don't have a goat. Moving on to Boom Studios, and it is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 20. I love this cover. This is amazing. I mean, my gosh. I should put this up with our helmet.
I'm surprised you're not wearing it.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I will put it on. But,
Our viewers are telling you to move on.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, that's it for this week in comics for me. Kind of a small week for me. So, as always, guys, give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me whether or not it was a small week for you as well. I mean, were you, like, crazy excited about all the books this week? Are you with me with your issues with Marvel Legacy right now, where you feel like it's kind of just copying DC Rebirth and really shoehorning a lot of the very same things that DC Rebirth is doing? Or are you in love with it? We'll see. So, as always, subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye!